Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Will Richards and welcome to Regal Kitchens, one of the best of Chelmsford. Let's head inside and chat to Emma and John. So we're here today with Emma and John. I hope you're both well.
Yeah, very well.
Good stuff. John, the founder of the business, Emma, the business development manager, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so let's start with you, John. I want to learn a bit about why you've done this. Why Regal Kitchens? Why did you get into this industry?
Well, I first came into the industry in 2000. I worked for some nationwide companies. I was manager there. We had a lot of meetings, managerial meetings, and they were about everything except looking after the client.
Right.
And we used to spend fortunes on marketing, just generating new leads all the time. And I'd often say at these meetings, why don't we just look after the existing clients and see if we can live off the recommendations and the word of mouth and have a bit of an easier time of it. And they said it never works within this industry. And I thought, that can't be true. So after a few years in the business, 2009, we thought, well, let's just see if you look after clients above everything else and go the extra mile, if you can keep a manageable marketing spend and not just trawling for new customers all the time. So that's what we did, and it's actually in the DNA of the company. The company name is Regal Kitchens, to give you an idea of how we're going to treat you and your home.
Yeah.
But the tagline is "Client is King."
Right.
That was the absolute ethos of it. No matter how difficult or complicated the project, we're going to hold your hand all the way through it. We're going to manage it to the best of our ability. And we trialled that out, and it just, the general public seemed to really buy into it. They were sick of going around shops, loading up trolleys, getting Dave the builder to fit it, and the plasterer didn't turn up, and it's not the electrician's fault that's gone like that. And they really warmed to having a company just come around and say, we're going to take care of it all. And that's not to diminish the quality of the designs or anything. We're really a design-led business. We really offer probably the broadest range of kitchens you can offer, from real high-end handmade in frame to more usual vinyl wipeable clean kitchens. So we try and cater for the maximum amount of clients, but the ethos is consistent throughout. Client is king,
Yeah.
and we look after you.
And it's really working because it's kept you busy, Emma.
Yes,
Business
definitely.
development manager's been brilliant. You've put on some great events here as well, which we'll get
Thank
onto
you.
later on. I visited last week to one of these. There was cake and raffle tickets. I mean, best thing ever.
We raised £750 for Mary Curie.
There you go, which is perfect, and my flower is on my coat over there. But yeah, it's really well done. The business is doing really well, and people are very highly recommending you, because what you have, like you say, is a brilliant customer experience and some incredible products, which you are going to show us through.
Yeah.
Some things that I've never seen before. Now, genuinely, if you're interested anytime soon or even considering getting a new kitchen, there's some crazy stuff we're about to show you. And I mean that. For me, I appreciate you see it every day, but what you showed me earlier on, the top drawer, mind-blowing. But we'll get onto that. But we're going to start over here.
Okay.
So this looks absolutely incredible. I take it this isn't something off the shelf.
No, definitely not. So this was handmade by our bespoke carpenter that we use.
Right.
It was quite plain before, but we decided to turn it into a gym bar, since a lot of clients are wanting to now have home
Are
bars
they?
in
Right.
as part of their kitchen. But obviously you can close it off so that people can't see it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's got all the different drawers that can be routed out with different words depending on what you wanted to keep in them.
Yeah.
The glass was separately mounted, and then obviously we've gone to town with putting all the alcohol in.
Yeah, of course, which is an addition. If you are coming to celebrate your new kitchen, you're welcome to try. But yeah, it looks fantastic. So this is obviously
Beautiful,
bespoke.
isn't it? Yeah.
You can have this replicated, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a commitment to label the drawers, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know?
A lot of customers love it.
Yeah, would you just fill a drawer with sugar?
You could do.
Just
You could have all
a-
sorts of different bags of sugar in there, I suppose.
Yeah, okay, I like it.
Some customers do this, and it might be more pet orientated. So they might have one that's got dog food, one
Yeah.
that's got dog leads, treats, things like that. So we get a lot of customers who want to do things like that in a utility.
Love it. It's all about the pets, you see. We love the pets. So this is something that's kind of organic, it's wooden, it's beautiful. There's some tech in here as well, though, right? Not in here, but in the...
In the rest of the showroom, yeah, I've got some really good things to show you.
Right, what should we go see next?
Let's go and have a look at the safe, shall we?
Let's go have a look. So Emma, this is what I'm so excited about this. I've never seen this before. This is what I mentioned as we were speaking earlier on with John. This is a safe.
It's a safe in a kitchen drawer. So we've got a lot more customers who want to have some sort of extra security in their kitchen to keep things like car keys and things like that. Obviously, burglars copying car keys and stuff is rife at the moment in
So this
some
is a
areas.
Faraday box as well?
It's got Faraday protection in it, so I'll just show you how it works. So there's a small fingerprint pad underneath. It's in demo mode at the moment so that anybody can use it. But you basically, you use your fingerprint underneath, which gives you access to the drawer. I don't know if you want to come in and have a look at it.
That is
So we've put some bits and bobs in there, but really good for housing car keys, any jewellery, watches, passports, things like that. It's all controllable using an app, so you can program it in to have different people's fingerprints on the app. You can delete those fingerprints off if you don't want that person to have access to it anymore. So now it's completely locked. It doesn't even need to be in the top drawer, so some customers might choose to have it in the bottom drawer. There's no way a burglar's going to guess that you've got a safe sitting in your kitchen.
Yeah, of course. And they're not very smart anyway, burglars, so they'll probably never figure out. I think it's a done drawer.
Yeah.
That's insane. Obviously, I can do this now, right?
Yeah, if you can find the thing just in the middle, that's it.
Oh my goodness.
And then you can get access to it.
Look at that. Incredible. It's that simple. But I love that.
It's a great idea.
It is brilliant. I mean, I just keep a nice cutlery in there. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got a Faraday box safe, so your car keys are safe, so therefore your cars are safe.
Yeah.
And also, best thing about that, what do you always lose?
Your car keys. Do you know where they are?
You know exactly where they are, and you just want to hope that you don't change fingerprints. But you can't open it with the app.
You can open it using the app as well.
It's
Yeah.
back now.
Thank you.
I don't know if you noticed that we're on. I ain't very even the slight
Fast
hand.
fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Right, what's next? We've got something in here, right?
Okay, yeah, I've got all sorts in this room that I can
Cool.
show you as well.
So we've seen the safe, which is kind of a mechanical contraption.
Yeah.
These are both mechanical, but for different reasons. These aren't electronic.
No.
Let's go for this one first.
Okay, so I've got two different contraptions that I'm going to show you here. Mainly used in a galley kitchen. If a customer hasn't got a lot of room to have worktops, you can have a pull-out piece of worktop that's disguised as a drawer, just to give them a little bit of extra working space in their kitchen.
Okay, so it's like an extra bit of prep room.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just pull it out and then you can get rid of it. And the second thing I wanted to show you was a pull-out ironing board. So you can literally pull it out to you, unfold it, and then you're ready to start.
That is insane. Do you know what? If you've not seen this before, you're as mind blown as me. If you have, you probably think, why is he getting so excited? I've got an ironing board in my cupboard that I have to get out, and it's tangled around all my shoes.
Wrestle with it to get it out of the cupboard.
Exactly, yeah. I feel it really
And
nice.
this stops that from happening.
That's awesome. And that just tucks away. And I guess you could have any style of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, there's lots of different colours of the worktop you can do.
I'm getting excited. We're only 3 in. What's the mechanical one at the corner called? Find your fingers.
I've got something, yeah, I've got something even better to show you around the corner.
Right, let's have a look in there. Right, okay. So, next up, I'm pronouncing this correctly, I hope, Ninka.
Yes, it's called the Ninka Cantro.
Ninka Cantro.
Yeah.
Show me the Ninka Cantro.
So this is specifically designed if a customer's got something really heavy that they don't want to keep getting out of a unit and
Air fryer,
yeah,
mixer.
it's like a coffee machine, baking mixer, something like that. You can press the button
Oh my god.
and it literally just appears from the worktop.
This is incredible. So you can put anything on top. Height was obviously the height in mind.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Well, how much does it take, weight-wise? It must be a lot. These are heavy.
15 and 10 kilos.
Wow, that's incredible. So in
So the
altogether,
whole thing will take 25 kilos.
I could stand on that. Unbelievable. Okay.
25 kilos is about the same weight as a 5-year-old.
Got the mental capacity, so it makes sense. So this is completely fully automated. Obviously,
Yeah.
it takes the whole cupboard up.
Yeah,
But,
you can have it with 2 shelves or 3.
oh, okay.
And you can change it about, so some people might use it as a bit of a bar area and have glasses on top with all the drink underneath and it
Yeah.
can just come out for work.
So this reminds me of, have you ever seen those driveways that drop down? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That must have been, one inspired the other, I'm sure of it. Okay, and we've also got another mechanical thing, which is the Kalo.
Yeah, so we've got the Kalo sitting next to it here. So this is basically a chiller that can go into a worktop. So
Is it on?
yes, it is.
Oh.
So if you pull that bottle out and feel the bottom of
It's
it.
freezing.
Yeah.
Let's drink it. That's incredible.
It doesn't just have to be for alcohol. You might want to use it for orange juice in the mornings or milk or anything like that. If you've got a busy family and it's maybe in an island, you might want to use it
It's
for
a
something
permanent
else as well.
ice bucket, basically.
Yeah.
How on earth does it work?
So it's got a motor and stuff underneath in the cupboard underneath it,
Yeah.
and we've encased it in.
Because it doesn't feel cold, but the bottle's ice cold.
Yeah.
Magic. That's how it works. Unbelievable. Okay, we've got a classic hob over here. We know how a hob works.
Yeah.
We've got some bins to show me.
Yep, I've got all sorts of other things
Right.
to show you in here as well. So when it comes to things that are hidden behind the door that you might not necessarily know are there. So different pull-out bins there. Everybody now is having to be a bit more careful with their recycling. So
Yeah.
things like this can help people to sort their rubbish before bin day, and then these come out individually, like to help get them out to the garage or whatever.
I don't know, look, I know it sounds crazy. This is new to me, this stuff. That's blown my mind. I've got dirty bin fingers and that is perfect.
Easy.
That's awesome. Okay, and what's the other one?
So here, I've got something that we call a magic corner. Everything is spring loaded and moves towards you.
That's actually really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really good. Because I've seen the ones that are connected, like this corner over here, that's connected to swing out.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Okay.
Yeah, really good. Really easy to use as well, really light on the hands and the wrists, so you don't have to worry about straining yourself to use it.
Easy. That's a breeze. Self-closing as well.
Yeah.
Everything you've shown me so far, just worth noting, isn't set in the way it needs to be set. You can have it pretty much anywhere. If you
Yeah, absolutely.
You can design your own kitchen.
Yeah.
Down the bottom here is, well, you go for everything here. We've got the vacuum.
Yeah. So down on the pink, we've got something called a sweeper vac.
Right.
So this is a sweeper vac, so you basically sweep everything over to the unit, kick the back, and it sucks everything up.
Where does it go?
So, it's just got an old-fashioned Hoover bag.
This is incredible. Did you know that existed? I've never seen that before. Okay, and then these are speakers.
And then those are speakers that link up to a Bluetooth receiver and you can control it with your phone.
That's not a heater, is it?
That's a heater, yeah, and it blows out cold air as well.
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold, yeah.
So if you're at the sink,
Yeah.
right, doing what most people use a
Yeah.
dishwasher for these days,
Yeah.
prepping veg, and you've got cold tootsies, you
Yeah.
just pop this back,
You can switch that on, and the hot air will come out of it.
boiling hot feet immediately, melting my trainers.
But you can double it up with the cold as well. So in the winter, I tend to use it, after I've got one at home, I tend to use it to just take the chill off the tiles when my kids come down to have their breakfast in the morning. But in the summer, I put the cold air on and my dog lays in front of it.
You've got this at home?
Yeah.
How the other half live?
And that.
Huh?
And I've got the Hoover as well.
I love it. That is awesome. Because genuinely, whenever I'm cooking, no matter how clean I'm trying to be, my girlfriend's watching going, not at all. I try my hardest, but always something lands on the floor. And I normally just ignore it and walk away. So that is ideal. Just a little broom, brush it into the corner.
The kitchen's the place where you generate most of your mess in the house. So before it then gets a chance to be kicked around the rest of you downstairs, this way you can
That's
get it
awesome.
taken away straight away.
Bluetooth sound system, which obviously can go around the whole of the
Yeah.
kitchen, all of the plinths around the bottom. Okay, well, so we've seen the safe, we've seen the ironing board, the worktop, we've seen the
Ninka.
Ninka, the Kalo, we've seen the vacuum, we've seen the sound system, we've seen the heater, we've seen the bin, and what's the smart called? This is
We call it a magic corner.
magic corner, because it's a magic corner. Is that everything you've shown us so far?
Well, yeah, but I've still got more.
Go on. This is incredible. I didn't know. No, seriously, I didn't know this stuff existed. So this is, this is awesome.
I'm going to go through the kettle tap next. So we've got a cooker kettle tap on display. People who don't know what a kettle tap is, it basically dispenses boiling hot water straight from the tap. So this particular model that we've got, you double tap and turn, and you get boiling water come through it.
Oh my goodness.
Now the water's aerated as it comes out, so if you do put your hand through it, it will sting, but it won't scald because it's aerated. The water can't sit on your skin and scald you.
That's awesome. What's this one?
That bit's a pull out.
Oh my god!
But it will automatically shut off if the boiling water's on, so that you can't squirt people with boiling water.
That's so cool. So
That's it, you double tap and turn. So the second you pull this down, the hot water will stop, so that you can't scald anybody.
right, not that anyone will want to, but just in case you
No.
forgot, it's burning hot water.
Exactly.
It's aerated. It's fine. It's aerated.
But also with this one, if you just hold down once till it turns blue and turn, then you get filtered cold water out of the tap. And again, I just need to wait for the blue to go off. Put it down and straight away, you turn it and it's flashing, you can get sparkling water out of it.
That's
There's a carbonation filter afterwards, yeah. There's a carbonation filter underneath.
This is the brand, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. This is incredible.
But it's also got normal hot and cold on the side, so it does everything.
That's madness. And there's not much to it. I know that looks like quite a few bits, but that'll fit in under anyone's cupboard.
Yeah.
This
But
is.
you can also put it in the neighbouring cupboard. So we do have a lot of customers who they've got stuff they want to keep immediately under their sink. But they might put that in the neighbouring cupboard. If it's in an island, it could go in the cupboard behind.
Yeah. This is crazy. What else have you got to show me?
Do you want me to go through this corner?
What's that corner?
So this is just another.
Oh, these are the things that.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes mega out. Okay.
So it comes all the way
How
out.
does that hold itself up? Madness.
But 25 kilos per shelf on that one.
You can get 2 of me in this cup. That's mental. No one we're laughing at. Unbelievable. This is called the
We call that a Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Yeah.
Which, because of the shape of the...
Yeah.
Smart. See what I've done there? Le Mans. Okay, cool. So, is that everything?
I've still got more I can show you.
Right, let's go. Where are we going? What's that?
Okay, so we'll come back through into this room now.
Okay. Emma, we've seen some incredible things now. You've got a pantry in here?
Yeah, so this is like a pull-out larder cupboard.
Larder.
So a lot of our clients will put this in maybe either side of a fridge freezer or something like that. It's really easy when it comes to access, and you can see everything that's in there at the same time. It's really good if you've got small children so that they can help themselves to things like cereal.
If you've got small children one and you want to pop them in here, close it up,
themselves to whatever's in there.
and they can't get out for the inside. It's all child safe stuff as well. You've also got veg cupboard?
Yeah, so these are like vegetable baskets if you wanted to keep potatoes and carrots and things like that.
Yeah.
You can keep them in the cupboard like that to keep them cool. Another bin.
You can never have too many bins. Okay, and there was one more thing you wanted to show me in the first kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to go back out to the navy blue kitchen. I'll show you.
Check it out. I think John's still in there as well. So we're back in the blue kitchen. We've got some things to talk to John about quickly after this, but you've got another magic cupboard.
Yep.
Go
So
for
this is called a space tower. So a lot of customers like to use this in a place where they might not want it to look like a set of drawers. So it can be hidden by a main door,
Yeah.
and then you've got all the separate drawers that come out. But these hold a lot of weight, which is why we've put things like canned goods and that on there just to show people how much weight it can hold. But from a visual aspect, you can see everything that's in every drawer instead of having to scrabble around trying to find things that are at the back of the cupboard.
Of course,
It's gonna
yeah.
come towards you.
It's nice because it's kind of almost a bird's eye view as well.
Yeah.
You can see everything.
Yeah,
It's nice.
and they're available in loads of different widths. So we've had some customers who've had them in just 30 centimetres wide, and they've put their alcohol in it.
Yeah.
We've had other people that have had them wider as well. So there's
Wider for more alcohol.
absolutely.
And you've got the bake-off ovens.
We have, yeah. So we're an F5 star master partner here.
You
so,
do it, I don't know.
And we've got the slide and hide on display, which is unique to Neff. You won't get that with any other brand.
I mean, it's incredible that Neff have kind of created this, and it took so long for it to come out. Because you think about it, the biggest downfall of an oven. Have you ever shinned an oven before? Most of them, lower height. And I've honestly, the words I've said after I've kicked my shin into the oven door, especially when it's on as well. But the most important thing is to get in there. If you've got this massive door, it can't even come out here. Oh, a little bit. This in the way. This is awesome, and it's so smooth. It just pops in. Look at that.
They're really handy if you've got somebody who's maybe got some mobility issues and they're in a wheelchair or something, then this helps them to get really close. They can get really close to the oven. Really good again if you've got a galley kitchen and you're struggling for space. You don't have to have a drop-down door which is going to take up the walkway space.
Yeah.
It will hide within the unit itself.
I love the handle pops up and down as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, Revolution handle and the slide and hide door are unique to Neff. You won't get that elsewhere.
So Neff only, and obviously you've got all the Neff stuff available.
Well, yeah, we offer a lot of training on the Neff as well. So I go out and cook in customers' houses once the kitchen's finished. Just to teach them how to get their heads around all the settings and functions, really. Awesome. So I usually cook a 3-course meal with them, getting a bit of help from them, because we find that it will resonate a bit more with customers if they're actually doing it.
Right. So there's a plus for you. If you want to come and get a kitchen from Regal Kitchens, Emma will come and cook you a 3-course meal. What do you normally go for? What's your specialty?
Oh, it depends. So I've got quite a lot of different recipes that I like to use a lot that show off a lot of the functions in there, but a typical 3-course dinner that I might do might be a roasted red pepper and sweet potato soup, followed by a Mediterranean spatchcock chicken, and then I'll do something like a lemon drizzle cake afterwards.
Did you make this turkey? Is this your one? This one's incredible.
This one's not real.
This is fantastic. Look at that. Lovely stuff. This is available as well to buy. Incredible.
But it helps to show how thick the inside of the oven is, that you can fit your whole Christmas turkey
maybe
in
you
there.
should scale this next to my head. They're about the same size. So now my head can fit in this oven. Here we go. Perfect stuff. Well, let's go over and chat to John a little bit more about the process after.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Emma, thank you so much for showing me around, showing us all around those incredible gadgets. I'm looking forward to getting some of those myself at the kitchen. Got to be a hot tap as well. So, John, we want to talk through evidence, as you mentioned earlier on. We were discussing off camera all the different things that you use as evidence as to why you're so good at what you do.
Yeah, so it's easy to make a lot of promises, especially with a bold heading like Pride is King. So everything for us is about evidence and about proving that, and not just a salesman or a woman making promises in your home. So it's important to us that we have evidence that we haven't just gone up the local pub and asked someone with a cordless screwdriver how they fancy fitting a kitchen this week. That our guys, our installers are top notch. So we're very proud to be the only independent kitchen company in Essex with the Fire Gold Award award for installation. We're regularly checked on that our standards are met. Health and safety is the starting point, then going through to the right equipment, and that the guys are qualified to do the jobs that we're doing in the home. And again, that gives clients a bit of peace of mind. On top of that, we worked hard to become Which Trusted Traders, but we were delighted last year when out the whole of the UK for May we were Trusted Trader of the Month award. So we're really proud that we achieved that, because that's a really high bar.
Yeah.
We're also members of the KBSA, which is a Kitchen and Bathroom Specialists Association. So in all the years we've been here, it's never happened, but if a client wasn't happy with the customer service, so we were providing one phone call to that organisation and they would jump all over us. Very proud to say that's never been the case, and hopefully never will be. We've also won awards for excellence in customer service, and they're littered around. We've also won some design awards as well, so that's an important part of what we do. But I think we're always proudest of the customer service one, because it's just evidence that when we say client is king, we mean it every step of the way.
Yeah, definitely, and this is what the Best of Chelmsford is all about, recognising businesses that are locally independent and doing incredible things, which you guys really have done. Obviously the awards speak for themselves. There's literally about 50 or 60 different awards on the wall here, which are very well deserved. Accolades through the roof, again all well deserved. Which Trusted Trader for a local independent business in Chelmsford who is now nationwide, fitting kitchens everywhere, and doing an incredible job here with the highest in tech, some of the only features you can find with certain businesses, and you guys have been able to sell them. I know you're very proud of what you do, but I think you must recognise how well you've done and maybe give yourself a bit more credit.
Well, we're proud of it, but for us it's about having the right people in place. So Janice, our other depot there, is a full-time customer service manager. So instead of talking to a 6'2" working class fitter during the job, Janice will ring you up 2 or 3 times during the project just to make sure you're happy that everything's going okay, the communication levels are being met. At the end of the project, when it's all done and you're delighted with it, you're looking at it, it's beautiful, our installation manager will go around, he will personally check every door, every worktop joint, every appliance. And even if you say this is absolutely perfect, if he finds something he's not happy with, he gets changed without question.
Okay.
So ensuring that them high standards are met. After it's all done, some of the appliances now, I don't know if you've looked at them today, but they can make clients a little bit nervous if they're not used to some of the tech. So Emma will go around, she'll do a full cook day if you're choosing them appliances.
Yes, we've heard about the Mediterranean chicken.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And that just gives clients a little bit more incentive to try some of the things that maybe they wouldn't have tried before. And again, it's about making the client experience the very best it can be. And that way, there's a little bit of a selfish motivation, because the better we are, the more recommendations we get. And it's just fascinating. It's such a simple formula. If you treat the client with the highest respect and treat their home like a palace, then they will come back, their friends and family will come back. And we've got clients going back years. We've got a 5th, 6th kitchen for them where they've moved and downsized, upsized, whatever. And it really is a formula that seems to resonate with the public.
It certainly is. So if you want to get involved and check out maybe a quote on your kitchen, just pop down and have a chat. Whereabouts are you guys, for those that don't know?
Navigation Road in the heart of Chelmsford. We've got free parking outside. We're open 7 days a week, minimum 10 till 4. And if you ring up 24/7, the phone's always answered.
Do you know the phone number?
01245 351151.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Lots of people are going to get in touch now, I'm sure, to have a chat about their kitchens and the gadgets, and that's safe. Incredible. Anything you would like to add?
Cheers. No, I'm very happy.
I think you've covered everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's all from us. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.